I'd love to give you $200 for those shoes. Thank you. Hey, how you do?
What are you doing? Give me $200 or I'll send you to prison.
Taxes, 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 man. I mean, it can be used by anyone of any political ideology or belief to argue their point.
So I was wondering, since you took that money from me, I was hoping that we could talk about where it could go towards, like, healthcare.
I want to use it for bombs and guns to make me feel strong. And you can have the scraps.
Because it really either comes down to how much money we're spending in taxes, and then there's arguments about, we're already spending so much on Social Security, and look, it's going to run out in XYZ amount of years. We have to dissolve it, but then that really prevents us from talking about strengthening existing programs. Taxes, taxes, taxes. But of course, it's our money, and so we absolutely need to keep our feet on these people's necks, because we have so many different things that we need to pay for, whether that be expanding our healthcare system, improving our current healthcare system, improving our Social Security system, rearranging the tax code so that inner city schools can be improved and not have to be funded by local property taxes that are deteriorating. All these types of things, legalizing marijuana, all of these things could greatly improve the nation. And all we got to do is stay politically involved.
Members of Congress have implored Joe Biden to cancel as much as $50,000 for federal borrowers. Democrats say that this is a great chance to show that their party is truly about materialistically benefiting young Americans. On the Republican side, it's pretty clear that this is not a priority.
The current argument against, eliminating student loan debt and how it's just going to raise taxes for everyone else. And I don't want to have to pay for your decisions. You chose to take that loan up. You have to pay it back. That argument really just taking away from the fact that if we eliminated student loan debt for tens of millions of people, they would have that much more money. However much they're paying a month on student loan debts, that would add to their ability to buy a home, add to their ability to buy a car, just to be out and about on the town, spending money in the economy more freely than they could before. And of course, we also need to legalize marijuana, which is an issue in and of itself, but those tax dollars could fill in the gap for, eliminating student loan debt. And of course, let's not talk about, rearranging the tax code for corporations and the wealthiest among us, for people like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, who at the end of the day, they see the writing on the wall. We just have to keep the pressure up and we'll be able to do these types of things. But the tax code truly, can we just rearrange it? That'll solve the whole argument about, I don't want to pay for your student loan debt.
Over the last year, we have been told repeatedly, we don't have enough money for free college. We don't have enough money to guarantee people with paid time off. Well, Joe Biden just signed a $770 billion military budget. To put that in perspective, if we went by 2021 numbers, we would be spending more than the next 13 highest countries combined. And many of those countries are our allies. So apparently we can't afford basic guarantees that almost every other developed nation has, but we can afford record-breaking military spending.
The last military budget was nearly $800 billion. I mean, we just gave another $33 billion to Ukraine. Do they need the assistance? Absolutely they do. And I'm not arguing that we shouldn't be helping them. However, isn't it ironic how we always seem to have, however much money is needed for anything, it's always right there. This country is not broke. Still to this day, the world runs on the American dollar. Now, obviously, that isn't something that's just going to last forever. However, America is a superpower. So to pretend like we just can't afford to do basic things like improve, we can't even get Build Back Better passed. So we have all of these issues, but we have the money for it. So I'm not going to sit around and accept that the Democrats just don't deliver. My job and your job, all of our jobs, are to get more and more and more involved, because at the end of the day, this is our country and it's our responsibility to make it a better place.